guys, thank you so much, of course, for making it beautifully flawed. It's your girl RB back with another one for you. Now this one is all about beauty. It's all about keeping it simply natural, keeping it nude, keeping it wedding feature, right? So if you want something that is not too up in your face, but it still gets you noticed, this is a look that you'll also enjoy. I did also enjoy creating it for you. Now before I go any further, I just want to thank you guys so much for your continued support. Thank you for those who are consistent with me. Now I also want to give support to 3 persons. First is Life with Kovi. She's here on she's here on YouTube, and she's all about the pranking. Her channel is really one that you'll also enjoy. Second person, of course, is Hot Ed Entertainment. Now she, as she says, Hot Ed Entertainment, it's all about keeping you entertained. Her content is amazingly funny. Alright, and then lastly, now some persons, I will be showing you guys my facial routine as well as my hair routine. And for the girl who keeps hooking me up, she is no other than the Beauty Bag by Antoinette. She's over on Instagram. If you want your nice smelling candles, then she's your girl. If you want a nice flawless skin, there she have all the products for you. And of course, if you want to maintain your nice hair, whether natural or whether relaxed textured, what, it doesn't matter, she's also your girl. Now before we head on into the video, I'm just gonna ask you guys, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and hit that subscription button. Of course, you know, hit that notification bell as well to support your girl. And if you can, go ahead, just leave me a like, a comment, and if you can, share with a friend of a friend of a friend, you can simply go ahead and do so. Thank you guys for your continued support, and until we meet again, straight on in.
Hey, all right guys, so we're going to be, this voiceover is literally being done at the river / beach side, because it's a river that goes into the, what you call it, on the sea. So yes, here for it. So we're gonna jump on, and we are using the Nomad palette, and this look is going to be a simple and still eye-catching look. So we're gonna go for something that can be worn for a wedding, maybe something that can be worn for an evening wear. It's just going to be a versatile look. All right, so in the Nomad palette, I'm taking a fluffy brush, and I'll just be applying my shadows in above my crease and also in my crease, and this is going to make transitioning the darker shade much smoother, as I've done before in previous videos. So you guys, you'll understand. If you don't, let me also say you can go back to those videos and take a look. You'll understand my blending technique. All right, so yes, I will keep doing this until I get the desired result that I'm looking for. So we are going in that dark brown shade, and we're gonna keep this in the crease and a tad bit above. So it's gonna be a tad above our regular crease line, and this is to give us a very nice blend. All right. Alright, so because we are really, I'm really all about for persons who don't know how to do makeup, let me also explain. This is not the speed that I would use. It's, I think a speed is something like maybe a couple seconds faster, just for time's sake. But you'll see me blending, guys. And listen, I want to make sure the blending is really nice. Alright, don't move until your blending is perfect. It needs to be blown out correctly, and that is what I'll be doing. I'm making sure I blow it out, and it's going to be lighter, and that is the desired effect, because we're not going to be using a lot of shades. So because we're not using a lot of shades, just in this look, I think it's just 2 shades you're using. You want to make sure it is properly blended out. Alright, so we're going to give the effect of us using another shade, which we are not using. We're using the same dark shade. This, however, will see us not tapping off as much, or I will not be blending it out. I'll be packing it in, still slightly blending it out a bit, but I'll be packing it in the corner of my eyes, in that motion. Alright, and this is to give the illusion of me adding a darker shade, when in truth and in fact, I've only used 2 shades. coming back to say, guys, I cannot stress it enough, blending is super important. We have to make sure that we blend, especially if we're using two shadows. We have to make sure that it is properly blended in, because if it is not, you will not get that smooth finish. You'll not get that professional look. Alright, so I'm not cutting the crease here, guys. I'm just gonna be putting on some concealer, and it's the Absolute New York concealer that I've been using for some time now, and I'm just going to be using it to shape, not to cut, but to shape the way I want my lid shade to look. Alright, so you'll see me there blending it in, because I want to make sure that it is properly blended out and not cutting any crease here. So this is something that for you guys who cannot yet cut crease, this is a good method for you to try. Go ahead, lay down your concealer on it, and this is really for me to get a very good payoff, because fresh concealer means tacky concealer. A tacky concealer means the product can hold onto something. So tacky means your eyeshadow will be able to hold onto it. So I'm just going back in, nothing added, just going back into using the brush with the dark brown, and I'm just going in and making sure I blend it into the concealer, so we have a very good blend. Any noise behind me, guys? As I said, I'm at home. We're at a beachside / river. Nothing, we're not really doing anything out here. We just come stop by and come cook some food and sit down. I think I might be vlogging about it. Alright, so I'm going now into the palette, and I'm just touching and intensifying and also blending the shadow into the concealer, because blending is not just about your eyeshadow, it's all about the concealer as well. It's about everything that is on the eyes. Alright, so I just want to intensify the shadow where the concealer meets the outer part of the eye, and make sure we blend them into each other. Alright, so I'm using the first shade, and listen, I did not realize what I knew was pigmented, but it came out, I picked up too much. I picked up a bit too much, but no worries, I rest it there, and I'm just using what's left on the brush and putting it on the other side of the eyes, because I just have to make up my mind that, hey, I will have to blend out any music, guys, that you're hearing in the background. I have no rights to it. It's just music playing that I have no control over. Alright, so yes, so we're blending, and this is very important when it comes down to all the shades, but because the lid will be catching your eyes, you want to make sure the colors are smoothly blended into each other. So that is what I'm now doing, blending my shades into each other and enjoying it. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Alright, so I'm going to be laying down my lid color now. Yeah, and I'm using a shader brush, a large shader brush. And let me tell you that, listen, the Juvias palette, it is so pigmented. Like, it is super duper pigmented. Alright, so I'm just laying it down, and for me to be able to as well blend that orange looking shade into it. So I wanted to see where or how far I wanted the orange looking shade. I don't know the shade name. I'm just saying orange looking because it looks orange to me. But yada. So yeah. So we're making sure that we have a nice build up, and as well we're going to blend. We're still trying to blend where the shadows meet at both the corner of the eyes as well as the top where the dark meets the light eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm using a cleaner shadow brush. It's much more fluffier, and I'm using it to blend. Alright, so guys, if you don't know, you can go back to previous videos, but I'll let you know. In order for me to blend, I always go back and forth with the brushes to blend them into each other. So this is like a pressed pigment, and it's sort of like white shimmery, and I'm using it to lay down. You can use here glitter, but really glitter would have basically hidden. Not a lot of persons can apply glitter, so guys, you can use pressed shimmers like this one to go ahead and apply it to the lid, alright, to get a nice payoff like what I'm doing right here. So guys, you can see here it's like, well, I'll say it's simple. You might think it's not simple, but guys, let me tell you, follow the steps. You will literally get it. Like, yeah, I'll continue to do more looks like this because I realize you guys love them better and it's easier for you to follow. But I will say it's because I'm a person who loves colors, I will also cater to persons who love colors like myself. Alright, so I'm going ahead and I'm lining. We're not doing a dramatic line today. Liner. We're not doing a dramatic liner. Not a lot of persons know how to do liners. That's one. And number two, because of this particular look, I personally didn't want to have a dramatic liner. If it's your desire to, you can go ahead and do so, and also create a wing. I did not do so because, as I said, the look that I was going for. And ladies, please take your time. Like, guys, take your time when you're applying. It's best you start from your lash line and you can build your way up. Alright, and make sure that you have access. You're seeing the lash line and where you want to lay that liner. You want to have a clear view, a clear sight of it. Alright, so I think I like what I'm seeing. Just going ahead and going to the very front now of the eyes and just lining that part as well. Guys, we get distracted. Let me hear music and we get distracted. Alright, so guys, this is for the persons who don't know how to put on their lashes. Make sure you put your glue on and it gets tacky. You want to look down like as I am doing. You want to look down. Make sure you're seeing the lash line. Alright, and stick from the middle first and then you connect the ends. Stick it from the middle first and then you go ahead and connect it at the ends, and I promise you, just continue to do it and it will actually come to you. Alright, so I don't want to write to the music that you guys will be hearing in the background. So again, attach from the middle first and then you attach the ends. Make sure you're looking down, you're seeing your lash line very, very carefully, and after you've applied it to the lash line, go ahead and secure it with your tweezer. Okay. I'm like, you see how the lash make a difference? Even if you line the eye and you put mascara, and for those who don't see me using mascara, it's optional for me because it doesn't work well for my eyes. Alright, it don't work with me. See, making sure that it is secure. And look on that, like, look on that, like, look on that. So this is me just pressing my lash with the falsies. Alright, so we want to secure with lash. We want gonna breeze and breeze when it don't blow off full lash them. We want to stand up, and if the body blow up, it don't drop off. You understand? Hey. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead, and I'm using a pencil brush or a detailer brush, and I'm just going under eye with some dark eyeshadow. Well, don't mind my foundation, it looks crappy. No, I didn't finish it. I just wanted to put on some on the face, and then I'll go off camera and I'll fix it up. Alright, so no mind, no, it look away. But anyways, now go dwell upon that. So of course I always got to highlight like the inner part of my eyes, as y'all should know. If y'all don't know, you guys can always check out my videos, and anybody who's on here, let me just welcome you. I took so long, but let me just welcome you to the beautiful family. You are always welcome to stay and to share. I really hope that you're able to enjoy yourselves while you're over here, and of course to learn not a thing or two, like learn every little thing I show you. Alright, so I'm gonna use my pencil. Of course, this is a pencil, I think it's a princess pencil. I love this pencil, princess pencil, and I'm just outlining the lips. Outlining the lips. It's something like a wedding vibe or something as simple. I don't want to put anything that is too that's too dramatic, you know. We don't want we're too dramatic with eyes. No, I did realize that on the first eye I laid on the orange, it wasn't properly blended. I realized. I mean, if I remember, go back in there, but don't worry yourself, let me do it off camera. So sorry about that. Yes, sir. Don't on the right, so anybody's music playing, because I will be vlogging. I'll try to vlog, but may I do so I can get a little glimpse. Alright, so I'm putting on some matte. That is an AOA brand, guys. Like it costs you like $1 US. $1 US it costs you. So that's like 100 Jamaican dollar. Alright, so this is me. Yeah, me like my little just as I say my baby neck pillar did this so. And that's a LA girl or LA colors, sorry, holographic gloss, and I'm putting it over it and to keep it simple. But because I lost my pink, that now keep for we don't want that. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back in and we're gonna add some pink. We're gonna add back with pink to our lip. Yes, sir. Alright, so we're gonna add the pink and it won't be matted, guys. Don't worry. Once you put matte over gloss, it will automatically lose them. How would the word be? Matteness? I don't know, but you know me I say. So this is one actually nice. But yes, guys, and I really want to thank you so much for keeping it beautifully flawed. And until we meet again, guys.